Hey guys, welcome back to another video regarding PLAB1 examination. In today's video, we're going to talk about what is PLAB1 and how to prepare for PLAB1 in 2 months. Keep watching till the end of this video to find out about how you can win free study materials that is required for PLAB1 examination. Let's get started. These are the things that we are going to cover in this video. Firstly, we have some of the basic questions about PLAB1 and the most common questions regarding PLAB1 and the study materials and how to prepare for PLAB1 exam. And finally, we're going to end it with some good tips. So what is PLAB1 exam? So the PLAB exam is divided into 2 steps. One is PLAB1 exam, which is a paper-based examination, and there are about 180 case questions which is written for about 3 hours, and there is no negative markings, and the average score for 180 is around 117 to 120 each time. Although due to coronavirus, GMC has decided to reduce the examination time to around 2.5 hours, and there is about 150 case questions. So here are some of the common questions that people usually ask for PLAB1 exam. Do I need to give IELTS before PLAB1 examination? Yes, you have to give IELTS examination. You can either give IELTS UKVI or IELTS academic. Both are accepted, and these days OET examination is also accepted. I personally suggest IELTS academic because I found that a tad bit easier than IELTS UKVI. So if you have already passed the IELTS examination, congratulations, because that was not an easy task. If you still haven't managed to pass your IELTS examination, please do not worry. All you have to do is keep waiting for updates from this channel, because I have some really good tips on how to increase your band score in writing from band 6 to band 7. The next common question is that can I prepare and give PLAB1 exam during my internship? The answer for this is yes, you can give the exam in your internship. All you need is your provisional degree, which is the final examination that you take in your 5th year, and transcripts. That's all you need, which also they're not going to check it during the PLAB exam. You will only be asked for those during your GMC registration. So basically, you only need your IELTS band scores and your IELTS candidate number and your IELTS certificate number in order to book for PLAB1 and to give the exam. Now, the next question is how to book PLAB1 exam. Now, as I said earlier, you really need to have your IELTS scores. Only then you can book the exam. Once you have your IELTS score, then all you have to do is create the online GMC account. For that, you have to go to the GMC webpage, and then you'll have certain links directing you to how to create your own GMC online account. After that, you have to put all your basic details, including your university and your primary medical qualification, like when you graduated or when your final exams was. And then you have to input your IELTS candidate and IELTS certificate number in the book test area in the GMC account. Once you've done that, once your IELTS candidate and your scores are accepted, you will be able to book your PLAB1 examination. For that, you have to click book PLAB1 exam, and then you will see various number of centers that is available in the world. You can choose your own preferred exam center and then pay online of about £239, which is around 22,000 Indian rupees. So that's it, guys. Once you have paid the money, you will get the online confirmation in your mail with all your details in it and your examination venue. Now, the next most commonly asked question is that is it a hard exam? Well, it really depends, because if you're someone that has just graduated and you have like a good medical knowledge by taking your country licensing examinations, then it is going to be a relatively easier exam. But at the same time, do not listen to all the Facebook posts saying that the exam is going to be super easy, that you can prepare it in 10 days, because that is not true. Because these days GMC tends to ask really controversial and really interesting questions in the examination. So I would suggest you give a good 2 to 3 months of preparation. And do I need to attend any coaching for PLAB1? Not necessarily, because self-preparation is just enough. But if you're someone with like 7 to 8 years of gap before getting your GMC registration, then I would suggest you take any courses. But then again, these courses are really expensive, so I would suggest you to take nearly 5 to 6 months time and prepare all these materials in your own pace, and then take the exam instead of paying hefty price for online coaching or like any coaching centers. Next, we have how many months are required to study for PLAB1 exam. So I would suggest 2 months if you're someone that has like plenty of time and you can contribute the whole 2 months for PLAB-1 exam. But if you're someone that is working as a doctor or in your internship, which is having a hectic schedule, then I would suggest you to give about 4 months. And how you should study is that you can allot 2 to 3 weeks of preparation for PLABable, or 2 to 3 weeks of preparation for any of the resources that you prefer to study first, and then you can have the rest of the time for revision and taking mocks. Next we have, are the questions categorized by topic? Now the answer to this is that no, the questions are not categorized by topic, but as you can see from the GMC blueprint, most of the questions that they ask is from medicine subjects, and the most commonly occurring cases that we see in our daily hospitals, like OBGY and psychiatry patients, like those kind of stuff. The next question is that I do not want to attend online coaching center. Then if I'm gonna study by myself, then what are the resources that I need to prepare for PLAB-1 exam? So here is a list of all the resources that is most commonly preferred by PLAB candidates out there. I have made a more detailed video regarding the study resources, so you can check that out and find out which one is more suitable for you. Although typically I would suggest you guys to buy one case-based question, like question bank, for example PLABable or med revisions, and one review guide like PLABverse or PLAB1 keys. The next question is that do I have to buy all the resources mentioned in this video in order to pass PLAB1? Now the answer to this is that absolutely not, because these could potentially cost you nearly like £100 to £1,000 if you're taking online courses. So do check the other video out to find out which one is more suitable for you. And finally, is there any other final tips from my side? Yes, I do. So I would suggest you guys to take as many mocks as possible, and if you're subscribing to one of these online apps, then make use of the free materials and free mocks available inside the apps. For example, PLABable has revision guides, and PLABable has about 11 mocks inside their own app, so try to take advantage of that. And you can also look out for past papers available on almost all Facebook groups, and also the recalls collected by our previous PLAB test takers, so those are really helpful. And lastly, try forming WhatsApp groups and try to discuss with an online study partner. That way you can discuss all the controversial questions and make sure that you both are helping each other out by studying together and discussing and solving as many questions as possible. And lastly, do not forget to revise, because revision is the key, guys. The way this exam is asked is that it's not really a hard exam, but at the same time it's not really absolutely easy either. So all you have to do is keep on revising the same questions and make sure that the most commonly asked questions, you're very thorough with those, because that way you can really score some nice marks. Don't always try to find answers to the controversial questions, because instead of finding the answers for those kind of questions, you're potentially losing the easy mark questions. So my high recommendation is for you guys to keep on revising the notes that is already available instead of looking for many other resources, and work on it so that you will be able to do at least 120 questions easily in your exam. And finally, we have a giveaway. So all you have to do in order to get the free PLAB1 materials is that you have to subscribe to this channel, and you have to share this video to the Facebook group and get about 50 likes. And all you have to do is tag me in it, but my name is Nandini Gopal. You can tag me, or you can also tag the THEUKIMG official. It's a Facebook page. You can follow that page and then tag in the Facebook group that you have posted, and we will decide if you're one of the lucky winners to get our free PLAB1 materials. That's it, so simple. Thank you so much for watching this video, and do subscribe, because I have some really good contents coming soon regarding IELTS and regarding how to increase your productivity and utilize your time to the maximum. Thank you very much. Bye.